Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. SepNoSia, welcome back your presence. Okay, guys, I'm very sorry that I haven't uploaded videos in 2 or 3 days. Yeah, I think it's 3 days. But don't worry, I'm gonna make up for it. I'm gonna upload all the videos in a very short time. So after this video, you might already see another video uploaded, and then again and again and again. So we got 4 videos in an instant. So don't worry, you can always keep up with it. Yeah, I got some business to attend to for 3 days, so I'm sorry. But don't worry, we'll get to it. Alright, I'm also pumped up. Let's go. After Misa sliced open Simon's torso from within, spilling his guts on the floor in front of us, we headed back outside and began searching for the location of the auction. Although we didn't get an address or even a direction, at the time estimate was enough for Misa and I to eventually locate the church in question. A fancy church, actually. Once we had the fun and entered the church, Misa and I waited until 3 p.m, at which point a few other people began to show up. All middle-aged men, most of them wearing suits, they headed straight past us and towards the back of the church through a partially hidden door. A dozen or so men entered before Misa made her move. She headed to the opposite side of the church, climbing up a staircase leading to the rafters above. Point? What to point? From above, Misa pointed at me, then to the room that the middle-aged man had entered. No need to tell me, that was my plan from the beginning. Welcome, one and all, to this week's installment of Who's Under That Curtain? Well, this is a pretty fancy show so far. Well, Martin, your last show actually, so enjoy while it lasts. I see a lot of familiar faces in the audience tonight, as well as a couple I don't recognize, but no matter how well we know each other, you're all in for a treat. By the time I entered the room, Martin had already begun to address myself and the other members of the crowd. Oh, so we enter from, like, we join the crowd? Oh, okay. Kinda fancy there, Suoh. Despite the nature of his auction, he showed no sign of being at all worried, likely thanks to past experience. As I'm sure you all know, we have a very special guest with us this week. Please welcome to the stage, Miss Cassandra Bell. Oh, yep, she would definitely sell, I guess. I mean, with those kind of size and shit. Whoa. Yep, she'll definitely sell. Clap, 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 clap. Yeah, you clap your hands. Martin removed the blanket from over an armchair a few meters in front of the crowd, unveiling the prize she had been hiding underneath. Sitting on the chair was a sleeping girl, no drug with whatever Simon had been using, though with an unquestionably higher dose. Ah, it really is her. I thought this was a hoax, but he really does have her. The crowd seemed to grow restless the moment the girl's face was unveiled. Do these guys all know this girl? Is she like famous, a celebrity or something? Like a rich girl from a rich family? I can understand them knowing her father, particularly if these men are criminals themselves, but what connection do they have with her? Now that you have all been introduced, I have some news for you all. It seems Miss Bell is looking for a new home, and being the honest, hard-working person that I am here to make sure she gets what she wants. Okay, so when you want a new home, you just have to get tied first and then be auctioned, okay? Sounds like a great deal. However, we can't have Miss Bell going home with just anybody. I need you all to prove to me that you really want to take her home, okay? With that in mind, let's start the bidding at 1,000, shall we? $1,000 is the starting price? Oh man, these guys must be loaded. I have a better plan than so. How about we kill everyone in this church and load their money? I think that's a pretty big advantage. I could probably outbid them nowadays, given how well I get paid, but 1,000, 3,000, 9,000. Oh my god. Well, so much for trying to bid. On second thought, maybe I wouldn't win this auction. I understand that holding the DA's daughter hostage is good leverage, but $9,000, a competent lawyer would be cheaper, if only slightly. My oh my, we do have some generous bidders in the audience tonight. What do you say, Miss Bell? Is 9,000 the magic number? Okay, nice job trying to speak to her. Oops, tough luck, partner. Seems Miss Bell has been brought up on the high life and will need a little more than that. But the game isn't over yet, so show the love and splash some cash before this once in a lifetime opportunity passes you by. 15,000! Oh shit. Perhaps prompted by Martin's lunacy, one final bidder cried out, leaving the others to murmur between themselves as they contemplated going higher. But at $15,000, the auction had already gone beyond most of their expectations, as well as their wallets. Phew, 15,000. Did you hear that, Cassie? Yeah, she definitely hears that. I'm glad you agree. Unless there are any further bids, I think we have a winner. 15,000 going once, going twice. Why is there a dialogue like that? And what? Okay, that is a very clean cut. As the auction threatened to the end, Misa at last descended from the church rafters, delivering judgment like a guardian angel. She gently floated to the floor, clutching her blade in both hands and clothed in a nun's habit, for her face concealed. Oh, she's very smart. What's wrong, folks? Why is everyone... Okay. Martin began to turn around, spurred on by the stares of his audience, otherwise completely unaware of what had happened. The left and right sides of his body separated, coating the floor beneath with a mass of intestines. Shock and disbelief quickly turned into panic as the bidders realized what had happened. The auctioneer literally fell to pieces, leaving the obvious question on their minds. Would they be next? Yes, you all have doomed yourself. Or maybe not. As the last of the bidders rushed out of the room, I walked over to Misa, who had wiped the blood off her blade and onto the ropes she had cloaked herself with. I then stepped over Martin's corpse and inspected the prize of the auction before turning to Misa, wondering exactly what we should be doing. The little Indian girl was still partly conscious, and nobody would think to enter an abandoned house decorated with a disemboweled corpse, so she ought to be safe. But what about Cassandra? Those men all know where she is, and with the auctioneer now deceased and the girl herself still unconscious, anybody could abduct her. I see. Screw it. It may not be my job, but the least I can do is post an anonymous tip to the police. Okay. I wonder if there are any payphones around here. Alright. Back again so soon, Sai. You only left 10 minutes ago. I left 5 hours ago. But that's beside the point. I'm here because I have news. Oh? And what might that be? What else? The girl has been recovered successfully, and Senator Bell would like to thank you personally. He would? You're kidding. Of course I'm kidding. He didn't even send his thanks. However, he did promise to keep up his end of your agreement. My payout is a promise from a politician? What a joke. Well, you did organize for his daughter to be kidnapped. Oh, I see. Even if he doesn't know that, I wouldn't push your luck. I suppose you're right. Oh, so he's the one who planned it. Well, as expected, I'm my genius boss and my great troll boss, as well as a sadist. But it couldn't be helped. We needed a favor to make Adder more accessible, and he was the right man for the job. His assistant will make things easier, yes. That will have to do then. On the bright side, that also means Suoh and Misa are finished with their work for the week, doesn't it? That's right, and with the last of their work done, we can finally begin training for Adder. Next week, that is. A few hours isn't enough notice for me to set up the course. That's fine. I'm just glad that you're finally starting. We can't have those kids going to Adder without proper training, right? I feel a little bit of sarcasm in that sentence. I don't know why. I have a bad feeling about this. Sai, That was the part where you were supposed to say, "My Misa doesn't need training," or "Relax, we have got Adder in the bag." About that... What's wrong? Over the past few days, the number of attacks on our servers has increased dramatically. Furthermore, our citywide mesh network has been flooded, slowing down communications considerably. In other words, someone's trying to hinder us, or find out what we know. In our case, I haven't heard from Kane or Leon yet, and their GPS coordinates have been erratic. I have a very big feeling that Violet and Vincent is a double spy. They're like from Adder. You think one of them is behind this? Yeah, it might also be that. Actually, Leon, that son of a bitch, is actually... I actually hope he is, so I can stab his fucking neck off. It's possible, but I'm working under the impression that they have disappeared in the same manner as Violet and Vincent and the others before them. So we're back to that again, huh? Someone is killing off your team and we still don't know who it is. This all started when we began investigating Adder. I think it's safe to say who is behind it. Knowing that, do you still plan to continue? How confident are you that Misa, Suoh, and yourself will be able to pull this off? Even without Senator Bell's help, our success is 100% certain. I see. Then we shall continue. As long as the three of you remain, we have our team. Starting next week, you will all dedicate your time to training for these operations. I will accept no further work on your behalf. Understood. I will work Suoh and Misa until they are prepared for any situation, no matter how dire. I'm actually, because of no videos came out, I can actually enjoy this a lot. So I guess a win-win situation? Well, maybe not for you guys, but you know. Friday morning, November 18. From the moment I awoke this morning, I felt unlike every other morning this week, both relaxed and content. I woke up without the stress or anxiety that had plagued me since my work for the week began. I woke up without any reason to fret or to think that I might not accomplish what I had set out to do. Because this morning, for the first time this week, I have no assignments. As much as I enjoy my job, this week has been a full-on. 5 assignments in 5 days might sound logical enough, but once you factor in travel, scouting time, and the kills themselves, there isn't a lot of free time remaining. Now that my targets have all been disposed of, however, I have a full day of relaxation ahead. Or is it? Or at least I would. If I didn't have a promise to keep. Whoa, yeah. What the fuck is this? We're gonna go gambling. We're gonna go play in the arcade, motherfucker. Yeah. Strictly speaking, I promised Misa that we'd play together once I had my old home back. Hell yeah. We're gonna do this shit. After we both endured such a busy week, however, I felt that some fun was in order, even if it was at the cost of time better spent resting. Furthermore, after learning during our brief one-sided conversation yesterday that Misa was one of the legendary gamer girls, I knew I needed to bring her here. Yeah, we're gonna play games, motherfucker. Yeah. It's the best game ever. Whether Sara is right about the whole gamer girl stereotype being dead or not is irrelevant. All I know is that Misa was thrilled when I suggested playing a 2-player console game at my house, and she jumped at the opportunity to enter this den of act and sweat. So whether Misa really is a gamer girl, or just another teenager addicted to her phone, I couldn't be happier. Is this your first time coming to a video game arcade? Then allow an old pro to show the ropes. Yeah, I'll show you all the tricks, all the amazing stuff that'll blow your mind. As Misa looked at the ancient machines with awe, I took her over to the counter where I had exchanged a $20 note for a handful of coins. Then coins in hand, Misa and I walk around the arcade looking for a free machine on which to try our luck. And first up we have a classic, yes of course, the classic racer on the arcade. Actually it's been a year since I played an arcade, but it's always fun sometimes. Racers, on your marks! After running Misa through the basics and having her study the instruction screen, the two of us straddled plastic motorbikes and prepared to race. 3, 2, 1, go! Ta-da! And off we go! Misa and I flew from the starting line, taking an early lead ahead of our AI competitors. We sailed down the near empty road, cleared our first corner, and then 20 seconds in and we have our first crash. Misa may have gained an early lead by putting the pedal to the metal, but that won't cut it going around corners. Eyes on the road, Misa. You may have infinite last, but you'll never beat me like that. Alright, yeah. Push the limits. Brushing off my comment or perhaps taking it as a challenge, Misa recovered from her first crash and entered the race once more with renewed enthusiasm. A few AIs overtook Misa as she regained her speed, but before long she was climbing the ranks once more. Misa took the next few corners with caution, accelerating only down straights, and just as she looked to regain second place, well, she crashed once more. Sorry Misa, but it's just that kind of game. It doesn't matter how good you are. Crashing is an innovative bleh. Why can I not say it? I can say inevitability. Okay, finally I get it. Ready to concede defeat? That's the spirit. Yeah. If I were playing against Sara, I'd have thrown in the towel by now, calling the game stupid and simply walking away. Thankfully, Misa actually cares about the result, so no matter how many times she crashes... Fuck! Oh, come on, Suoh, you're such a noob. Come on, man. How can you possibly crash in this kind of game? Look, she giggles at you. Yep, crashing is an inevitability indeed. I think I need to teach you how to play games really good, my friend. That's what I get for not paying attention. Yeah, you are. Okay, no more distractions. I won't lose my lead that easily. You're going down, Misa. Oh yeah, let's see, let's get a better at it. After a vicious first round and innumerable rematches, our first $20 vanished into thin air. As Misa improved, we continued to raise the difficulty of the game, and by the end I was just barely managing to stay in first place. But Misa's enthusiasm didn't wane. At the competition which she and the increasingly skillful AIs made it $20 well spent. Don't be too disappointed, you can't win them all, Misa. Though she certainly did give me a run for my money. Next, how about a game that doesn't require you to lean over the entire time? Thank God, my back can't take much more of this. I wonder if there are any shooting games where I can lay down and snipe for a while. I think we're gonna lose in this one. With the first few hours of the morning having been spent inside a cave of a dozen miscreants, most of whom were skipping school, Misa and I headed out into town to indulge in natural light. The arcade was fun and Misa did seem to enjoy herself, but a few hours in there was more than enough. After all, as much as an arcade can be, as fun as an arcade can be, there are only so many times you can hear boom, headshot before you feel like strangling the 12-year-old next to you. The sooner I'm reunited with my own gaming consoles, the better. You gotta play everything. You gotta play PC, you gotta play Xbox, PS4, and whatever the hell you have. With lunchtime rolling around, the only items on the arcade menu being grossly overpriced and unhealthy, Misa and I began our search for food. You say that like as if it's a survival. Sounds a little bit funny. As we walk, I pitched some ideas for our post-lunch destination. Still nothing extravagant or terribly interesting, but certainly far more targeted than before. At this point in time, my suggestions are based on 3 criteria. 1. The environment should be quiet and or scenic, like a park or desolate district. 2. There should be water nearby, be it in the form of a lake, beach, or even just a fountain. 3. There should be games involved, digital or physical, preferably 2-player. If a location matches at least one of these criteria and doesn't pose any other threats or force any complication, then it's a viable suggestion. If it's dangerous, the likelihood of running into someone I know is high, or it's far enough away that we'd be gone all day, it's off the table. With those criteria in mind, I pitched several ideas, but how about going to the movies? I don't know if there's anything worth watching, but I'm sure... Well, she is very enthusiastic. Rather than shoot down my ideas, Misa agreed with every single one of them. As happy as I am that Misa is easy to please, she isn't making this easy. I mean, if Misa reacts the same way to every suggestion I have, how am I supposed to know what she really wants to do? Look at Misa's smiling face. I could tell that she meant no harm in arbitrarily agreeing to all of my suggestions. She was simply happy to be out and about, spending time in a casual setting without worrying about work and the complications it always brought. Whatever, I know there's a cinema around here and it's certainly the easiest destination I've come up with, so... Alright, the movies it is. What are we gonna watch? Don't tell me you're gonna watch those romantic ones. Oh my god. Why? After eating a quick lunch in a restaurant along the way, Misa and I located a cinema near the local supermarket. Its location and indeed the idea of going to the movies was planted in my head by Sara, who wanted to go watch a new romantic movie called Love from Beyond. Oh my god. No, please. Don't do this. Oh my god, this is... Why? Why game? I feel kind of bad coming here without Sara, and she'd be pretty pissed if she knew I was taking a girl here on a date based on her input. But so be it. If Sara learns of Misa's existence, I'll have things to worry about. I'll have other things to worry about. Just have to take Sara here over the weekend and pray that the cashier doesn't remember me. Once we reach the counter, Misa stood in front of the list of movies currently showing, trying to find something worth watching. The listings contain the age classifications, genres, and viewing times, but no information about the movies themselves. What kind of a half-ass information is that? You should always tell the details. No spoilers though. There were also posters plastered all over the lobby portraying select movement of specific films, but yet never giving a clear indication of what the movie would be about. It looks like Misa isn't having much luck. I don't know about her, but I have no idea what any of these movies are supposed to be about, let alone if they're going to be any good or not. First thing first, get a first impression from the picture. Although sometimes it's not it's gonna turn out to be as good as the picture, but you know, it's just those kind of things. Okay. It seems Misa's made a decision. Point. Or rather, she's narrowed it down. Okay, let's see now. The final parting. Schoolyard adoration. First comes love. Okay, 18 plus. Love from Beyond. Oh my god. Oh crap, Misa has just gone by the genre. Those four are the only romance films on the list. She didn't even look at the age ratings or the content warnings. I guess that's what I get for letting her pick. Sometimes I forget that Misa is still just a teenage girl. Even so, she could at least pick at least one action movie. They didn't all have to be romance films. Oh my god. No. Why the fuck is... God damn it. What the hell am I supposed to do now? Oh well, if I have to choose one of the movies she picked out, I guess I'll go with... Oh god damn it. Alright, let's see from the name. You know, I'm so not spirited right now. I'm not pumped at all. I'm so sad. The final parting. From the name, it's gonna be like those... John, don't leave me. I'm sorry. The army, it needs me. And then, well, there goes the love. Schoolyard adoration. I have a feeling those going to be those animus love. A girl with bread in her mouth and bump into a handsome teenage guy. Okay. First comes love. 18 plus. I wonder what the sign for. I don't know what that is. Can you guys tell me in the comment what is 18 plus? I really don't know anything about it. I'm very honest, you know. Fuck. Okay, last one. Love from Beyond. It's gonna be those. Even if we're apart, our love's gonna still beat as one. Our heart. Fuck. None of them is making me happy. Seriously. Oh my god, this is so bad. Fuck. I wonder if each of them are different for the gallery pictures. I'm very sure most of you might want me to pick this one. Yeah, I'm very sure. But what they say is Love from Beyond says to be one of the most amazing ones. So I guess oh fuck me. You know what? Fuck it. Let's just... Oh shit. Okay, Okay, let's just mini 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 mo has a piece of po. Mini 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 mo has a piece of po. Well, it seems these two. I'm not gonna choose these two. Fuck it. Let's just choose this one. Fuck it. Sarah wanted to see this movie with me, so I guess it won't be inappropriate or sexual or anything, or maybe it is. Even if Sarah's taste in movies doesn't match mine, she does have enough common sense to not drag me along to something completely detestable. And then, tickets, popcorn, and then into the cinema. I'm so not happy right now. Worst movie ever. Agreed. I was expecting a terrible movie based on the fact that Sarah wanted to see it, but that? Oh, and she's happy. And the worst part is, Misa actually enjoyed herself. You're not supposed to enjoy it. What are you doing? Okay, I was kind of interested when the zombies started killing people and when the humans began fighting back. Oh, love from beyond. Don't tell me the zombies love the humans, like one of them became a family. Fuck. But seriously, you yes, my freaking theory is proved. I thought love from beyond is gonna be like those long relationship, and then when he starts saying zombies, oh wait, don't tell me zombies and humans dating. Well, apparently, but seriously, humans and zombies dating? What the hell kind of twist is that? Apparently, movies these days are so creative. They need to make something like this. How about we create a real-life movies based on Love from Beyond? How about that? Isn't that taking the whole supernatural romance genre a bit far? What on earth do girls like Misa and Sarah see in these movies? Love doesn't know no bound. Anything can happen with love. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna believe that. It's just being too optimistic. Well, yeah, a little bit, but not all of it. So Misa, what was your favorite part of that movie? Or rather, how could you enjoy that crap? Misa began waving her arms back and forth, acting as though she was holding a chainsaw and slicing up zombies. Oh, so you enjoyed the fighting scenes? Okay. Phew, okay, maybe there's hope for Misa yet, of course. Remember, girl, don't get involved with those kind of things too much. It will sometimes give you false hope. And if that's the case, the next time Misa and I go to the movies, we're definitely watching an action flick. Yeah. Gotta love those actions, you know? Those special effects. As our day together came to an end, I visited Karasa's office in order to drop Misa off. Usually we'd part ways in the meeting room, but without Sai there to greet us, I thought Misa might appreciate being left in someone else's company. As luck would have it, however... Ah, there you two are. Right on time. It wouldn't kill you to get back earlier, you know? Our arrival was anticipated. Don't be like that. We were just out having fun. Isn't that right, Misa? Yeah, you should be happy. I suppose there's no problem then, as long as you're both safe and back before dark. Did he just say, as long as we're both safe? Oh, I think Papa Sire is actually developing some son love here. It's like he's caring for Suoh. Oh my. Did Papa Sai accidentally say what he really felt? Yeah, what did I say? Papa Sai, come on. She's happy. What? Did I say something wrong? Oh, no, not at all. It's wonderful to see you show such affection for your daughter's boyfriend. What? And her smile grows wide with those blush of her. Father, I never knew you cared. What the fuck? So, way to make the situation much better. Father, I never knew you cared. Care about you? Don't be absurd. I just don't want you killing yourself before the big day. Got it? Okay, just be honest about your feeling. By the big day, you mean... Oh, she knows. Not about the adder thing, about something else. What? No, not that. Not that kind of big day. I meant adder, okay? Adder! Okay, calm down now. We all know you don't have to hide it. It's also inevitable that I'm gonna do it. So, you know, just be honest with yourself, okay, Sai? Well, boys, it seems we got ourselves some, what do you call that? A proof? Yeah. Sai have approved us by caring about me and her. And he already says the big day. I know what he meant is about not Adder or something else, so. Okay, we got ourselves a future prospect. But now we gotta end this video. But however, I already said it from before. All the other videos are going to be up very shortly along with this one. So once you're done watching these, I'm very sure another one waits for you. So don't worry. This time it's gonna be a video rush. Anyway guys, thank you for watching. Be sure to like, share, favorite, and subscribe. Don't forget to leave a comment. A fun comment sections is always a good thing. And of course, SepNoSia says thank you for your presence.